Barbados, and this is the venue for the World Cup final T20, and it's going to be India versus South Africa, and it's a bright and sunny morning here at the Kensington Oval, and already the atmosphere on the ground is electrifying. There's a lot of noise, a lot of support for both the sides. And South Africa in their first final will play the former champions, India. Jasprit Bumrah. The toss happened a little while earlier. It was India who won the toss, had no hesitation in batting first. So it's going to be a crackerjack of a contest. There's both teams unbeaten on their way to the final. South Africa having played some very good cricket. India have been a dominating team. And you can see their road to the final. South Africa came from Trinidad after beating Afghanistan, and India comprehensively beat England in Guyana. So the final at this iconic venue, the Kensington Oval, Barbados. Nice sound and the ball hit the bat. Oh, lovely shot. Just opening the face of the blade, just easing it through the offside.
You touched on the fact that he hasn't been in the best of touch, but that'll be a wonderful delivery to get first up.
Four more, beautifully played off his legs. That was sweet. Again.
Well, you can't fault Marco Jansen for looking to bowl full early on to find out if the ball is...
Down the ground this time, again overpitched.
Mentioned the game, South Africa versus India and Kolkata in the 50 over World Cup. I think they got 60 or...
Mohammad Asif conceded 13 in the 2007 final, which India won. Oh, that's in the air and will race away to the boundary.
That was the critical thing that Maharaj will look to tighten up as he goes through this over. Try to bowl.
Moran's reverse sweep. Intentions clear. Consecutive.
I think Maharaj will be conscious with the breeze coming across the ground that maybe the shot over extra cover is the one he might look to execute.
That's in the air, taken. He's found the fielder. That square leg's got a wicket.
Yeah, massive wicket for the South Africans. Rohit Sharma has been in fantastic touch at the back end of this tournament.
Rishabh Pant has come out to the middle.
Yeah.
That's up in the air, they all go up. The umpires have...
Keep that rolling through, thank you. Okay.
Rishabh Pant in the same over. And after two, India 23 for 2. So Surya Kumar Yadav has come out to the middle. India rocked in that second over. Maharaj drives through the covers, and a good piece of fielding in the deep.
So quick across the ground, they're so committed to the cause. And
short, this time put away to the fence.
Delivery just before he bowled that, the slip came out and went.
That's in the air, taken in the deep. Third wicket goes down. In South Africa, he's been dismissed.
It is huge, Ravi. Massive. The wind was going in that direction. Surya Kumar.
As many as 5 boundaries in the first 8 balls, 9 balls.
The T20 World Cup.
Say something.
Ryan gets hold of it, just over for 6.
But he didn't time it perfectly, and so he just sat on his haunches as he played the shot. He didn't bother thinking about running. He knew it was 6 or 8.
Spin on.
And he does. And he connects. And he connects long.
Sweep I was talking about, and that one did find the middle of the bat. That's gone a long way back over deep mid-wicket into the breeze.
Tournament he had, Rashid Khan carrying his Afghanistan side up. Brings out that shot.
That's in the air and it will fall short. Good stop on the back.
Now, whether they're targeting Jansen or at the drinks, Rahul Dravid was out there at drinks, and whether he said, right, they're out, you continue it.
There's a definite change of tempo after the drinks break.
Didn't swing, he was searching for it, and hence he went right in the slot for Virat Kohli. Went for 3 boundaries, 15 runs, the most expensive.
Let's say 170. Target 170. That's what they got against England.
On cue, Nas. That's exactly what NASA was speaking about.
He goes big and it's 6 runs.
Because of the slog sweep we've been talking about, and it was so full that actually ended up hitting.
He goes again, up and over. Think of a second.
Sensational again from Anrich Nortje. He
goes big and handsome. 100 up.
Just watch how he holds his body shape. This game is about power hitting. Tell from his body language,
The umpire to direct,
he thinks he's
we have
pulled
a run
off
out
something
view
brilliant.
At the bowler's end of your best side.
And Akshar Patel has been run out. That is a massive moment. He was playing beautifully. 106 for...
He goes big, does Dubé. And into the crowd for 6.
Sending him in was, you go after the bowlers. Just give Virat Kohli his space. He'll get there at the end when we need him the most.
Just like that.
Swings. Flat. That was hit really hard.
Dubé, he's a strong man. He doesn't need to run down the pitch and create power.
In this over, Anrich Nortje.
That's a fine shot for 4. Just opening the face of the blade.
Yeah, it's a good shot, Ravi. It's a good call, but it's...
That's in the air. Clears long gone. So first 6 for Kohli.
Got the full length. Didn't quite get it right in the middle of the bat, but got it good enough to carry long over deep.
Pulled away. Nice placement. Another boundary. Just using the pace.
Thrown almost too straight onto the body. And when somebody's been out there for half the innings, facing half the innings' deliveries, I should say.
Misses. Gets away with this. Jansen.
Looked pretty good for me from direct.
Swung away on the onside for 4. Just picking his spot.
Going for that leg stump Yorker, just a full toss, and he's used his wrist beautifully here. That bottom hand comes.
That's high. It's 6. Yeah.
It's a massive hit. Huge hit. Just missed his length.
Swings in the air. This should be taken. Rabada making no mistake.
Marco Jansen just dragging his length back here a little bit. In the previous ball, a change of pace.
That's over third man, over the keeper, into the boundary of Kohli. It's 167 for 5 with 1 to. Swings in the air, taken in the deep. Good flat catch.
She looked like it quite surprised David Miller as well, just how hard that ball was travelling. Made a few... Yeah.
That's up in the air. And the catch taken. So after 20 overs, India...
Played beautifully for his 76. Akshar Patel I thought was outstanding. Superb knock when he was under pressure. His team needed him to stand up. He played well for his 47.
Yes, sir.
Fired in that South African dressing.
It's an outstanding top 6. The thing with South Africa though, unlike other South African teams of the past, very good top 6, a number 7 who can bat but not a lot of batting thereafter. Traditionally, South African teams have batted. A little bit of swinging. Oh, the edge, it fell short.
Bit slow one.
Right keeper, is there a signal from the bowler? I'm bowling a slower ball. Lovely shot from Reza Hendricks. And the yelp from Arshdeep. South Africa. Now Jasprit Bumrah. He's had magnificent tournament so far. The first ball goes through the left-hander.
Know when to bowl what and execute it.
Oh, knocks him over! This is Jasprit Bumrah! On the big day, he's produced a...
Oh, what a ball that was. What a tournament he is having. The man of the moment. Got to say that.
Aidan Markram, but slightly shorter runs. He's up against a man who's a beast to right-handers. 50. Times it beautifully. It'll beat the field in the deep for 4. How's that for a repost?
In a great position as well. That is going to give him a lot of confidence. You heard Harsha saying, just short of runs.
Almost generated that, but the defense was solid here. 11 for 1 from 2. Lovely, lovely shot. Will only produce him a single, but just... Oh, the edge! The edge! Rishabh Pant!
India lost a few wickets early. South Africa have done the same in their chase.
Just gotta ask yourself, what is Tristan Stubbs thinking about? Is he saying, wow, thank you for giving me this opportunity?
We had a left arm seam as well.
Tindercock. Four played it fine down to third man. Fine third man area. He's there. Started slower. Oh, he's found the gap for 4. It's a good shot from Tristan Stubbs.
Teams do.
I think there's a...
But a challenge now from the Malcolm Marshall end. Crunched away, finds the gap. 4 runs. And
Last ball in the power play. India made 45 for 3 in the power play. Side off stump. It's going to go more in.
straight down the ground. 4 runs from Tristan Stubbs.
And it's slog sweeping, and it's a good lesson for any youngster out there.
That goes like a skyrocket. 62 for 2.
A 6 of the run chase.
Metres over deep mid-wicket.
Moves across his stumps, and the gap is found.
Nightmare as a captain, if you have left hand, right hand, they are always hitting towards the boundary with the wind assisted. So the
Bowling! Akshar Patel strikes.
were as you expect, but Quinton de Kock at the other end just punched his bat.
In the competition, highest score of 46. What a moment for him. It's been dreams. Three-dot balls and Klaasen counter punches.
Slow ball, but it's just way too wide. Long way outside off stump, hitting with the breeze.
10 from the over. Halfway stage, 8.
Out to mid-wicket, just short.
And with things like that, when Heinrich Klaasen is batting the way that he likes to bat, Wanted has got a bowl to a guy that can hit the ball out of the ground, and this is a big task for him.
Got in safely.
The old bleep test. When you run the bleep test, you don't.
Terrific. That is a shot.
Only a couple come to my mind, and Heinrich.
Great to watch. 2 quick wickets, but still high.
Lovely. That's a pet shot.
He likes the bowler, especially when it's left arm quicks, and uses the angle of the ball.
Goes for it again, straight to it. As soon as the fielder has dropped back.
Not exactly the way the wicket would have been planned, but they'll take it anyway today.
The impressive David Miller. Wonderful batter you have. Well struck, beautifully struck. He is... Terrific, terrific, because the way that he stepped...
Oh, what a shot that was. You spoke about how good he is off the front.
But he does, on this occasion, it's on the roof! 4 more boundaries in this over. South Africa on.
He goes again. Heinrich Klaasen, the pot of gold at the end. More to bat, into the wind.
Just to say how they've jumped ahead. India at this stage 119 for 4
on the tournament. On the biggest stage, he has produced.
South Africa do what they had to do. They negotiate safe. Little touch, yes, the break has done it. Loss of momentum.
Often have we seen that. We said breaking the momentum of play. Break. Rishabh.
He started the game with ball. Can he finish it with bat? Single for Davey Miller, who will keep the strike, which... Oh, he's got him! He has done the job! He's broken through the big...
Over. And what a time to get a wicket. Summoned by his...
Get it through to the keeper. That's not a bad one.
It's funny how the game changes too.
In ball. Perfectly placed Yorker. What an over that was under pressure from... Wide. Miller gets it. And he gets plenty of it, does he? No! What a piece of skill I think I've ever seen in a game of cricket.
Under pressure, Surya Kumar Yadav calm as.
On it, but it's not to be. Simply brilliant from Surya.
Edge. Down to the boundary for 4. 12 from 4 now.
It's raining, Smithy too.
Swings in the air, this should be taken. It's Surya Kumar Yadav. India. Hardik Pandya again.
They have held their nerve with all this pressure.
It's in the air, it's India who win the T20 World Cup after 17 years. The drought is over. An ICC tournament after 13. They all go to ground. They worked extremely hard for this. Have a look at the support staff there. It